It's time to do the Cobalt seal. We have 62 seal fragments out of our 60 that are required. We can't do the gambler event because it is that would be a separate settlement of its own, and we have reached the end of the cycle. We have to do a sealed forest. Are these all the same? They're prestige 10. This one gets us more food stockpile, so let's go there. For this, we do have 20 reserve embarkation points, which is plenty. We are forced to do this at prestige 10 because of the distance from our home base, Smoldering City. Goods are worth less to traders. That's kind of a big modifier to deal with because, well, we can't buy as much from traders. So 7 people, 6 people, 8 people. I'm going to take the 8 people. We have beavers in that case. Stone is pretty nice. I do love training gear, and we are going to be opening event glades to get to the seal itself. But it's 7 points, and when I see 5 and 20, it makes me want to pick up a lot of 5-point bonuses. Like, I don't need the herb garden, their plantation, I guess. So the herbalist camp, the trappers camp, those would be nice upgrades. The ale, wine, and tea per minute seems really good. Especially ale and wine both apply to beavers. They like ale, wine, and scrolls. Maybe we pick up scrolls. Just have all 3. We have 10 points if we go with this. You know what I think I'm going to do? Trappers camp and herbalist camp. Maybe we get rid of the tea. Because getting the tea would basically mean we expect to get harpies and foxes as our 2 other species. Which is not terribly likely. Let's get rid of the tea. We'll pick up one of these camps. Herbalist or trappers camp. I guess given the species we've seen, herbalist is the most relevant. Because meat stuff is more for lizards and foxes and harpies, I guess. Whereas herbalism, that's really good for beavers. And then training gear. I just want to have training gear. So we'll take training gear, we'll take people, and we can also take some more stone, I guess. More stone, more... I mean, the stone is just better than clay, isn't it? The only thing that clay can do that stone can't, I think, is pottery. Alright, let's run off with this. Every map has its own forest mysteries, special seasonal effects that will influence your settlements. Yeah. Well, this one's got some real special stuff. So, we have to close the seal. It's a hidden seal that we need to go open in glades, and we'll find it eventually. And then it has some very hefty costs to close it. There's 4 of those that I think we need to do. And then also, woodcutters don't increase hostility, but every 10 felled trees adds 2 hostility points. So we want to avoid cutting trees as much as possible, really, for the long-term hostility. But we can just cut down trees during the storm, because our woodcutters are not adding to our hostility. We get a beacon tower. So this gives us bonuses that we can use. They're one-time bonuses for a season. So it'll be like you can get plus, I can't remember what they are, but it's like whatever, better woodcutting speed for a season, or better planting and harvesting for a couple of seasons, or something like that. Overgrown vegetation. Overgrown trees with a lot more resource charges can be found in the forest. So that, in conjunction with Abyssal Revenge, means we kind of want to be very selective about the trees we're cutting down. If possible, we should only select the large trees, which you can kind of see on the right side here, or opening a glade. And then try and avoid cutting trees as much as possible. Like, we'll need the wood, so it's going to happen. Also, because of the higher prestige, we do have, so the higher building cost is something we're used to with prestige 6, but we also have villagers consuming more, luxury goods, and scouts work slower on glade events. And then at prestige 10, goods are worth less to traders. So during this drizzle season, royal funding. Queen's generosity knows no limits. Gain 2 amber every time you sell goods worth 10 amber. That's not great when we have Guild of Traders. Oh well. Vanishing water. You lose 1 unit of a random type of water for every 2 units of water used in rain engines. Just means your rain engines cost 50% more water. But really it doesn't matter to us. Absorption. Burning cysts takes 5 seconds longer. That actually is impactful. Yeah, that can suck if your corruption takes longer to bring down, because it does increase hostility, I believe. Or at least it makes people less happy. Cold snap. Villagers with this effect have a chance of consuming double the amount of food. So consuming more food unless we have complex foods fulfilled. Now, given humans, beavers, and foxes, we can have some overlap with porridge between these two. We have overlap with pickled goods between these two. We have overlap with biscuits between these two. So I think we'll be alright in terms of complex foods. Especially since all those things are covered by herbalist camp, I think. Can you make porridge with herbalist stuff? Maybe not porridge, I'm not sure. And then rotten rain. The rain carries a strange rotten pollen with it. A blood flower will spawn somewhere in the settlement every 90 seconds while we're at 4 hostility. So that can be harmful. Considering we have increased food consumption from this, increased food consumption from this, maybe. And then blood flowers could be sapping our food. Maybe we'll end up having food shortages. Hopefully not. I'm going to build 2 woodcutters camps right off the bat just to get our wood production going quickly. But I don't know that we'll actually be using both of them. High on my priority list is getting a kiln, because a kiln can turn your wood into coal, which is much more efficient. Also, having a source of oil production would be good. The press or the druid's hut, I think, is the other one. We have 9 beavers. That lets us cut down. We get more wood per tree we cut down, which is quite nice, really. And we want to slow our impatience growth. That's going to be the most important bonus we can get from the Ancient Hearth here. Slower by 25%. Because once we hit maximum reputation, we do get much more reputation ceiling threshold, I guess. Which is nice. But once we hit that ceiling threshold, we can no longer lower our impatience via reputation. Which means we have a limited amount of time to win this. And the only way to win it is by sealing the forest, like I mentioned. Well, we're not going to wait for the cornerstone. Let's just look at our blueprints. That's a kiln. That's exactly what I said we wanted. The other options, fabric would actually be nice. 3-star fabric's not a bad one. Jerky doesn't really matter to us. Wine production is helpful. So that's another thing, actually, the services. So wine covers these 2, and ale covers these 2. So we made a very good choice in taking the ale and the wine delivery lines. But I'm taking the kiln. We want that 3-star coal production. Upgrading our camps is a good idea, I think. We aren't going to be making scrolls. Making ale would be nice, but we could just wait for the 3-star ale place, that's fine. Leisure and luxury, actually no, we have to take the tavern. That's it right there. Bam. Leisure, luxury, the 2 services we're planning to fulfill. I would love to upgrade a gathering camp, but the tavern is the choice. And it gives us +3 global resolve while we have people working in it. The furnace for 2-star bricks and pie production. The pie production is not terribly important to us. We'd rather get biscuits. 2-star porridge is okay. Clay pit. Does this matter to us? No, we have clay right in our starting zone, so clay pit doesn't matter. I think right now I'm leaning towards bricks. 2-star bricks and some pie production is alright, but we'll wait. We don't need to pick it right now. We don't have flour production anyway. Let's get the kiln up and going, because that just means we will be consuming less wood. And these guys are opening a glade over this direction. And I'm just going right ahead and opening glades. Packs of provisions. I don't think that's going to be too relevant to us. Trade routes. You know what? We could go for trading, I guess. I was just mentioning this a couple runs ago, a couple settlements ago, where trade negotiations is more relevant when you're at Prestige 10, because Prestige 10 lowers the amount of value you get for trading goods. Trade negotiations is just 1 more amber. So you are getting more amber per trade route. We could take that. I don't mind doing some trading. Sure. Sure. The kiln, let's get this up and running. I'd love to have that. Oh, we do have 1-star brick production. So maybe we don't take that 2-star brick place. We'll hold off on that. We also have jerky production, I didn't realize, but that really doesn't affect us. There's a limit on bricks. That's it. Given we haven't seen any... Oh yeah, beacon tower is going to be important, but we'll wait on that. We need the resources for other things first. Okay, packs of crops. We could do that for better pack of crop production. I think I'd rather just do the stonecutter's camp thing. We get parts out of it. Parts are going to be important, I'm sure. Deliver tools, get more parts. Not bad. Deliver all these, get better fabric production and grain production. I am a fan of this. Let's get better fabric production. And then a timed event to complete any 3 glade events. We get +3 pickled goods production, which would be good. Beavers and foxes both like those. And then 3-star fabric production. I think this is the choice. So complete any 3 glade events in 17 minutes. We can manage. Alternatively, taking the flower production would be nice. But yeah, no, Impetuous Explorer's choice here, I think. So they need to open these. They are cutting at the large trees, so it might take some time. There's large trees down here. I may as well just mark them now, so that if our woodcutters are in range, they will just work on those instead of the little trees. 17 minutes to complete these. They are not cutting down very quickly. Maybe I need to get them to cut down the small trees just to get access to these glade events. While we're waiting for them, though. Oh, there we go. So, oh, perfect. We can upgrade this Forges Camp. We can get a 2-star Forges Camp right there. The Harmony Spirit Altar. If we calm those spirits, which we cannot do because we don't have any of these resources, then we get a global resolve boost, which would be great. We could do this at worst, but oh yeah, and here we go. So the guidance stone shows us the direction to the seal that we need to seal. So it looks like it's either here or here. Given its direction, I mean, it could be either of them, so we'll find out when we open this place. This doesn't give us, oh, it gives us 30 oil, and the Harmony Spirit Altar can be dealt with 30 oil. So let's take this, we'll break it open, and fortunately we do have the tools for it. I'm going to send a human along just to help them gather this resources more quickly. Stormwater geyser here is pretty nice. If we could get a workshop, I guess we're going to get 3-star fabric and we already have 1-star bricks, so a workshop actually wouldn't help us much. We do need a crude workstation though, that's important, and a stonecutter's camp, we'll build that. The roots, I guess we could build a, well, the forger's camp would be for the roots. We're going to rebuild this now. No reason to wait around for that. The trapper's camp would get us some meat. Alright, let's build one of those. We definitely don't have the population to work on all these right away anyway, but it's something. Actually, you know what? Isn't that 3 glade events right there? We might have this completed anyway. I don't know. Yeah, it says glade event ruin, glade event cache, and then glade event dangerous glade event. So once we've got that completed, we're good. I'm going to cancel cutting down this place. We're not going to open this just yet because we want to travel in this direction, find the seal as soon as possible to find out what the requirements for it are. They have finished this. They're gathering the bricks. Great. We're going to have a ton of bricks. And we can put somebody in here. We don't need to make bricks. I think we're not going to bother making the fabric because we're about to get a weaver. So just one beaver in here. You can work on... Yeah, you can just work on planks. I was wondering whether I should keep him out to build stuff, but we don't need that built right now. And he's going to be done with this soon. We'll get him gathering some roots because we definitely don't want to run out of food. And they, once they've gathered all the oil, I'm going to switch them over to this. The copper can wait to be gathered until later on. Actually, yeah, we definitely need somebody gathering food. Oh, we want a human gathering food. Interesting. So, these guys are bringing it back. Good job. Alright, he's bringing back a little bit more oil, I think. Nope, they've already got that. Alright, so Mr. Fox, we need you, and we need the Beaver Man to do this Harmony Spirit Altar. We still have time. We've got plenty of time, actually. I was worried we were going to run out. The procrastination negative modifier really puts me on edge now. I've had a bad experience with it. I'm going to take this human out of gathering copper because they would just be more efficient gathering roots. And we can put them on the 2-star roots because I think they gather more from 2-star roots. 30% herbs and 30% resin. 20% herbs. Plague of mosquitoes. So this is something that comes up, and if we built a beacon tower, we would have seen this ahead of time, but we didn't. We get these extra negative modifiers during the storm. Each storm is different. So global production speed is 50% slower, and that's okay. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to move this over here so we can cut down large trees. Yeah, we just want to head towards this. And I'm thinking we'll probably build a warehouse and hearth up here. Also, housing is important. Our people apparently don't care, but they should. They should want houses. Let's get some human house. Big shelters off the bat. It just makes things a lot more convenient to have... How did I do that? To have these big shelters here just to catch extra population, and then we can worry about specialty homes when we have more resources. Because planks is our limiting factor. It's going to be our least efficient building resource, which is unfortunate because that means we're consuming more wood when we don't want to be. But yeah, so be it. Oh, we don't have amber. I didn't think of that, did I? Uh-oh. And here's where it becomes a concern. I need to build a trading post immediately. We need somebody to come by so we can sell them our amber. Alternatively, if we were to open the glade, let's get these guys over here. If they were to open the glade in time, we might find a cache that gives us amber for tools. Do we have any tools? No, we do not. So that's not really an option either. Alright, well that's unfortunate. We could accept some newcomers. Do you guys have amber? No, they have 2 tools. I'm going to accept these guys because there's more of them. Oh, hold on. No, none of the orders give us amber either. Uh-oh. This thing's down to 8 minutes. We need to complete another glade event. This glade event doesn't look like it's getting completed very soon. That's not good. That's not good. -5 to global resolve and 1 impatience point on our first event is a bad start. You guys are going to open this, right? Okay. It's a large tree. I'm going to cut around the large tree. We want to get into that glade as soon as possible. The trapper's camp will help a little bit with food. We'll just put somebody in there. And I'm going to put another human into the forager's camp. We'll put somebody in here too, just to get the play going. Okay, that's a couple houses up. We can build a park to gain +2 global resolve. New cornerstone. Gain 15 amber. Oh! Gain 10 amber every time you use 50 units of rainwater. No. That's okay, but it doesn't help us a whole lot. Trade hub. Hey, you know what? Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods worth 50 amber while slowing the reputation gain from resolve by 75%. Huh. I'm on the fence on this one. I think I am going to take it. Just because we did take trade negotiations. So we seem to be going into the trade hub idea even though our goods are worth less. But I'm going to take it. If we can start making packs of goods and getting a lot of amber that way, then getting reputation along with it would be wonderful. Have at least 4 rain engines installed. I'm not doing that anytime soon. Whereas if we keep the foxes happy, we get a source of oil production, which, as I said, is important to me. So we'll take that. And some pickled goods. Alright, packs of things. We want to make packs of things. +3 to human resolve is nice. But +2 to flower production is also nice. Oh yeah, the 12 packs of luxury goods. Again, it's just... that's worth a lot. I don't want to be throwing away all that money. All that amber that we could have. We'll take the packs of crops. Get +3 to human resolve eventually, I hope. They're going to cut these down. I sure hope. I would love to get glade events completed. And this thing is already passed. We are going to have -5 to global resolve. Yikes. For a while. Okay, there's the seal. That's nice. The destroyed caravan, we can deal with this. We're going to have minus resolve while working on it, but we can do it. So that's going to cost amber. We don't have the amber. We're going to loot this for -6 resolve. And that's going to take 6 minutes. We're going to have a very rough time when this modifier hits. We're going to have a really, really bad time. What does the seal require? So packs of goods, packs of things, we can make that for sure. Open or send caches, I would love to do that. Install at least 8 rain engines and buildings. We're not doing that. So aiming for the heart of the forest or the heart of amber. Heart of the forest is certainly more likely to me because it doesn't cost us anything to do. It actually benefits us. I'm going to move this woodcutter's camp over here, and we are going to open this glade because I want caches. Move them both over. Actually, one of these... Yeah, no, we'll move them both over. This guy doesn't have any wood for the coal. That is unfortunate. The foxes want to leave because I have low resolve. Oh no, this is terrible. How are we doing on wood, guys? 39 wood. Not amazingly well. We could get this park built, that would be great. We are in a bad spot. I have to favor these guys just to keep them around. It's only one of them, so I wonder if maybe it'll end up being worth jettisoning him. No, we need him for the Glade event work speed. Alright, now the beavers are unhappy, so we have to unfavor these guys. This is going to get so bad. I think we are just straight up going to lose a fox. We'll have to put up with that. Like, I could burn coal, but we're already low on wood and stuff. Alright, training gear to break this open. We have to do that because we don't have any tools available to us. I'm going to take a human out just to work on this. Break that open. And how are we doing on time for the time? 3 minutes, 52 seconds. They can complete in a minute and a half. I'm actually going to get someone else just to make absolute sure. Because they have to carry 8 training gear, and I'm worried they're going to get sidetracked and take a break or something and miss it. So we'll do that. We're going to lose our fox. Very sad. And where is this trader? I don't have any builders. Okay. Kiln guy, you're doing good work, but I need you there. And stonecutter guy, we need you over here. We need this completed as soon as possible because this is about to go off. Wait a second. Has it already gone off? New threat. Large destroyed caravan. Oh, yeah, I knew about this. So, large destroyed caravan, same deal. We can do it. If we had the amber and packs of provisions, we could do it for the reputation, but we're probably going to be doing it for the goods. We've got to wait until this one's done at the very least. And probably until this one's done. We have 1 minute remaining until everything goes to crap. Unless we can get... Yeah, okay, you know what? That's not too bad. -5 resolve, and they're actually kind of happy. So we might be okay. They're building this. Oh yeah, the +2 resolve there helped. And amber from Sahilda. What can we trade you? We can trade you some wild presses. We're not going to get a whole lot of value out of this. Ah, no. We need 15 amber, is that right? Maybe I should have just done this. Calm the spirits is obviously not the right choice. Calming the spirits. We got pies there. Oh, we got another cache. I didn't realize. Still doesn't help us with the amber issue. So if I say 15 amber, I'm not giving away all of my wild presents. I could give away 4. There's no way. I can't give away all the parts. Fabric's not worth much. Bricks are not worth much. Stone's not worth much. Okay. So, instead what we have to do is we have to do sensitivity. All resolve drops faster. Yeah. We're going to use our oil up. Well, this is a sad start. I would have really liked to get calm spirits, but so be it. I should have made this call earlier when we found that we didn't have enough amber for it. My bad. Yeah, we'll just consume the oil, burn it down. Do so quickly, please. It's going to take 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes of -5 global resolve. We're okay. We're alright. The storm's going to hurt a little bit. Blueprint here, I haven't figured out what to do with this. So the brick production I'm not really in need of. Play and read production we're not in need of. I guess the porch production here is something, so we'll take that. This cache can be broken open for sure at some point. Timed orders. Ooh yeah. That is really nice. Okay, so we got a weaver. Like, we're very happy to get the impetuous explorer. This helps a ton, and I can build the weaver here for that fabric production that we so dearly need. Sure. Small farm, druid's hut, we're going to get that eventually, and a tinctury for ale and wine production. We already have wine production. The 2-star ale doesn't excite me. A ranch for meat, leather, and eggs. Meat is not very valuable to us. Skewers for the foxes is about it. I guess a small farm is good. Vegetables and grain? Sure. That's actually not bad. Okay. Alright, so to resolve, fortunately our guys are not leaving. So this is actually turning out perfectly fine. The other destroyed caravan, hang on, I have to... 1.5 minutes. We're getting quite close on this. If we wait 1.5 minutes, we can start this and still be okay. So as soon as they're done this, the storm is going to be harsh. I'm not sure what we're doing about that. We do have a lot of coal, so I guess we can maybe survive by sacrificing the coal to get by. This thing has 1 out of 3 caches. We can do a second one here, and we want a third one. We'll need to open a glade for that, but we'll wait until we're actually done with this before dealing with that. I'm just going to sit here and watch these guys. 45 minutes. What happens if we fail it? We get an impatience point, which would be pretty bad, and trading can't arrive. The impatience point is kind of a bad one. 7.5 minutes. If we put 2 people in here, it will be shorter though, so we can actually wait until this is gone. 30 seconds. And then we'll take these guys out and move them over. We don't need to gather the loot just right now, although the coal will probably be helpful this coming storm. And, alright, take these guys out, put them in here. You guys are doing the exact same thing. You're experts at this. And resolve is now low. Why did resolve drop suddenly? Chaos, yep, we know about that. Fear of the wilds, yep. What just increased our... or decreased our resolve? That's not good. I'm going to tell them they can burn oil because they've already used up the oil they need for this. So you guys can use oil here. You can use sea marrow as well. I'm not too worried about using up the sea marrow. We have the +2 resolve from that. Oh, we do have some housing issues. Maybe I should get houses down. We'll build 1 human house. How much does that cost? So 6. Could we afford another human house? Maybe. It feels unfair to the beavers, and the beavers are the ones who are unhappy. We're going to build a big shelter with the other set of planks. And beavers want to leave. We can favor them and avoid that issue. I need a harvester's camp, actually. A small farm. We could get this built for some food production. I think now is not the time. Oh, Plague of Malady. What's this? Villagers take 50% longer rest and have a 100% higher chance of consuming twice as much food during a break. Okay. So we are less effective. These guys are working on this, right? It's going to be a close one, but they'll get it done. This thing's done in 3 minutes, which is right when the storm ends. So, it's just going to be a rough storm. We need to sacrifice coal. Oh, no. And wood? How much wood do we have? 86 wood. I'm going to move these guys down here to gather the big trees. And did I not? Oh, I didn't mark that one. Okay. I also think we just go over here and get these big trees. Yeah, you know what? Our wood production is going to be a little bit less efficient for a while, but at least we're getting trees that are less hostility. The wood, so the wood's at 86, the coal's at 62. If we're burning, we are burning 18 coal per minute, times 3 minutes means we are actually okay. We'll make it through 62, that's okay. And the coal at 36 per minute, we will not make it, but we are also cutting down more wood. So let's do this. I'm not accepting more villagers, because this would, well, actually increasing our hostility doesn't hurt right now. Oh, maybe I am doing this. Oh, yeah, no, the foxes would be upset. We'll wait until after these events are finished, and then we'll accept more foxes. We don't need them leaving anyway. Harvester's camp. We get that, we'll get one order done. Ah, the weaver's ready. Yeah, we need people. Hold on. We got 2 people from something. I'm not sure what from, but we can send them off to open this cache. Investigate that. We get some pickled goods, which will certainly help with the resolve. This guy can finish gathering the copper. That doesn't help us at all, but it'll get it off the map. 2 minutes remain for this, and 5 minutes remain for this. Yeah, it was a real shame we couldn't get that amber. That would have been nice. Watching our resources drop. Hopefully they can get some wood gathered, guys. Okay, they're delivering it. Good job. Ah, guys from over there delivering it as well. Perfect. So 12 wood remain and 18 seconds. I think we'll be alright here. I can stop burning stuff just in time. Oh, look at them get all upset. There you go. We finished the event just in time. Look at how well timed that was. Alright, so my mistake of not switching over to the other side of this event did cost us a little bit, but not terribly. New cornerstone, driving water, prayer book, generous gifts, blood price contract. We're not going to take the blood price contract. I'd like to avoid that as much as possible. Scouts work faster on glade events for every firekeeper assigned to a hearth. I think this is a good one for us to take. Newcomers bring more goods with them is alright, but prayer book is going to help us for sure. We're opening caches and so on. Taking less time for that, and the other glade events is certainly going to be worthwhile. The newcomers will take some foxes because they're good at glade events. Their resolve is low right now. That's really, really unfortunate. It's because they're homeless, I bet. We don't have this built. How many planks? 0 planks because we have no wood. That is super unfortunate. Okay, orders. Need for clothing fulfilled. I'm sure we'll get there. +2 clothing production is pretty good. Complete trade routes, we are nowhere near getting that, but it would be a good bonus to have better plank production. This is the better reward. This is easier to complete. I'm going to take the better reward because we are in for the long haul here. A market. Deliver 50 amber is a lot of amber to deliver. Complete any 4 dangerous or forbidden glade events. I see us doing this. We get an artisan. It's nice to get the coat production, but we'll probably find it on our own. We get a lot of building blueprints here. It does give us parts, though. Additional active trade route slot is a big deal when we're doing trade routes. Market doesn't matter to me, though. I think we'll take this one just because it's easier to complete. And it does get us parts. Parts are important. These guys are cutting down their trees. How are we doing? Delivery in progress. Good. The foxes are about to start leaving, and I can't favor them. Yeah. So we're going to have to burn a little bit more coal. This is silly. Or just wood. We need the wood. No way. Still isn't enough? What is your issue? Fear of the wilds. They're just afraid. That's all it is. That's the only thing. And homelessness also doesn't help. Gonna get a guy in here and a guy in here because these are important jobs. We'll turn off the training gear production, but packs of trade goods will be useful, I think, in the long run. We can start making them. Probably best not to use our containers because we want to make ale and wine at some point. Getting those services up would also be pretty helpful. We could make it out of oil once we have the press going. Lose this fox. I can't favor them. I didn't expect them. I didn't expect they would want to leave. Okay. Well, we lost a fox. And we're going down on the beaver resolve. We can unfavor them. The foxes are going to be perfectly fine, apparently. They got the house built, that's why. Okay, the house is all it was. They just wanted a roof over their heads. If you get somebody gathering clay, I don't think we're really hard on bricks right now, though. Oh, hey, somebody can gather these things. More coal. Would be great. This thing is 2 out of 3 caches, so we do want to open another glade. Ah, hello, Zord.
Hello.
I don't think I have anything I can trade you. We could trade you some ancient tablets, I guess. What would that get us? A ranch? No. These are not valuable cornerstones or blueprints. I'm going to let you pass on by. We can trade those ancient tablets using a trade route. We'll get more money for them usually. Alright, they're finished with this, which means we want to open another glade. It's not going to be the Forbidden Glade. Although we could probably do it. Oh. Do we want to build a hearth beside this thing? Or do we want to build the hearth down here? Maybe we want to build a hearth down here. Let's... I've talked myself out of it. Let's build a warehouse. Right here in the fields. High level of corruption because I read about the blight post. I was a little bit distracted. So we'll put the blight post over here beside the hearth. That seems fine. Like that. And we can bring this all the way down here. I do plan on building a field over here. I'm surprised we're doing fine on food. Like, all we have is some root collection, right? Oh, we've been opening caches with food in them, so that's why. And look at how happy they are. Wow. We do get much less reputation from Resolve because of the trade hub that we picked up, which we should be making use of. I'm going to move this guy. Oh, he could open that dangerous glade instead of the forbidden one. I don't want to, like, end my game by opening a forbidden glade when I shouldn't. But we're going to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just kind of like along that way. Is this a good idea? Probably no. Maybe we go with the dangerous glade instead. I'm gonna wait until we're more established before we open this forbidden glade. I really don't want to just jeopardize the whole thing. It got kind of close with those other glade events, and those were dangerous ones, not forbidden, so we'll just do this right now. I'm going to actually tell them not to bother with these. We just want to open the dangerous glade. The storm is here. They collected some planks from this, I didn't realize. Plague of Darkness. The storm season is 100% longer and sacrificing goods in the ancient hearth is banned. Holy cow. Good thing that didn't happen last... Well, we were okay on Resolve, I guess. I was gonna say that good thing that didn't happen last storm, but maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Still a pretty mean modifier. In fact, do we even open this glade? I guess our hostility is doing fine. This thing, we want the cache so we can see what's next. Hold on, does this show? We have 10 packs of crops from something. I'm not sure where that came from. 10 out of 12 for our Heart of Amber. Also, packs of building materials. Resolve is low. Uh-oh, we can't burn materials. What happened here? We ran out of something. Probably ran out of pickled goods is what it would be. This might be a good time to build our beacon tower and see what it can do for us. I'll put it over here. 3 planks, 3 bricks, and 3 fabric, and we cannot sacrifice goods. Uh-oh. Park will help, and a garden will help. We'll do those. Oh, the corruption. I forgot. Yeah, 10, and we need people making this stuff pronto. The corruptions. Oh no. Oh no, our workforce. Oh, I can favor them. That will save some beavers. Ah. And then suddenly everything's okay. Builders left, we lowered our hostility, everything's fine. I'll turn off the favor in case we need to favor the humans instead. It's a shame we're losing our foxes. Supply beacon tower, supply just random supplies. All buildings using fertile soil produce 50% more goods for 3 seasons. That's pretty nice. The spells. For traders are faster. Villagers with low resolve leave slower. And global production is faster. And then hostility is decreased by 100%. By 100. Right. So that would have saved us a couple people. The Ancient Heart's resistance to corruption is increased. And we are low on food. And then scouts work faster on glade events. We'll hold on to those bonuses for when we actually need them. I'm not accepting people right now, obviously, because that will increase our hostility. And then people leave. Open these, please. Barlif, I don't know what we need from you. We're just waiting for them to open this glade. They'll get to it at some point. Excited to see what's in there. We can't accept people, though. So, +3 people. Do we even bother taking the foxes? They've been kind of a hindrance, to be honest. Getting faster glade events would be great, though. So, hopefully they stay around. Without restrictions, we can no longer control consumption, but we get 10% higher chance of producing double yields. That's a pretty good one. We're not taking Woodcutter's Prayer. Rich Glades for more deposits, and Safe Haven for lowered hostility. I think Safe Haven is the way we go. Yeah. That'll be -80 hostility soon, when I actually get around to building that hearth. And lowered hostility is just going to be a big help to us. We could just build the hearth around the seal. I'll build it up here. That's fine. They're not going to get this glade open in time, so we'll check out what Parlov has for sale. We don't need the tools, packs of trade goods. We already have 1-star. Glade events can carry more items. Not a bad one. Copper ore production. Okay, again, I'm just going to hold on to our resources. I'd love to do some trading, but yeah, we just don't have anything worthwhile. Better coat production. Deliver 4 ancient tablets, gain a bunch of really good goods, but we're going to go for the coat production. Doesn't require delivering ancient tablets, which we could be selling. A tavern, we have the resources for a tavern. Let's build this. I should have done this a little while ago, of course, but I was distracted. Also low on food at some point, so let's get humans working on food. In fact, I should have built that farm. I did say I was going to, and I didn't. Herbalist camp. We do have an upgraded herbalist camp. I just noticed we have 2-star mushrooms here. Are they like just really taking their time with the tree? There's 3 of you. Huh. They must be getting a lot of resources out of it. Low on food, that's what I was worried about. The tavern's up and running, but we don't have the people to work it. Can I take people out of the blight post? Yes, I can. And we can put Beaver in the Weaver. And then I want 3 humans working in the tavern. Trapper's camp is kind of full. I think we'll take the foxes here and put 3 humans in the tavern. This is going to start consuming our luxury goods, but it'll make people happy. And +3 to global resolve in general. I wonder if maybe we just don't bother consuming the leisure and luxury right now. We're not gaining reputation by having high resolve, so I'd rather hold on to those resources for when we have an emergency situation. During a storm, for example. And then we can boost their resolve with some ale and wine. Alright, Bloodflower is a very easy event for us to work on, even though we are low on food already. Actually, it's not an easy event at all. We are going to be starving. But I'm taking this guy out of the food production to put him in the Bloodflower. It does give us 20 jerky, which nobody consumes. That doesn't help either. It gives us some oil and wine. But we need to complete this, so go investigate it, please. You guys are the fastest at this kind of thing. And then cash is for food. Hey, pickled goods. That's nice. And this cache has some skewers in it, which the foxes will consume if they hang around. I would like to not open them just now, because if we do, then the Bloodflower will start getting rid of those resources. So I'd rather wait until this is complete, 4 minutes from now. Until then, we still need a food source. So I'm going to take these 3 guys that I just put in there. We're going to take them out. We don't need their resolve. We need their hands gathering resources. Also, root production is going to be more efficient. Weaver? Do we need the Weaver right now? I think we don't need the Weaver right now. We probably don't need the Stonecutter right now, or the Crew Workstation. We're just going to get these guys working on food. That's what's important to me at this time. And that's that, I think. Yeah, I think that's that. Maybe, you know what? The third guy, we're going to get him to open this cache just to complete the seal. And then we'll stop him from actually gathering those. Oh, no, you can gather the eggs. Actually, we're fine with that. Gather the eggs. Those can get consumed by the blood flower. By the time he gets to the skewers, I'm sure we'll be done with blood flower events. So that works out quite well. In fact, I might even take a woodcutter out and tell him to go help with medium and bad cache because I want those eggs. We can cut down the massive trees. Oh, that was a misclick. Alright. Alright, we're doing alright. Impatience is certainly rising, but we have a lot of reputation to gain, and when we do, our impatience is going to drop. So, that'll be fine. This thing, yeah, we'll see what the other requirements are. Plague of Blindness is coming up. Oh, I guess we didn't need a beacon tower. We get to see it right here. We can acquire this now. That's great. Plague of Blindness is going to say all villagers are slower and have a chance of destroying a production yield, so we don't want them doing anything highly valuable. Earn 6 reputation points from Resolve. That's not happening soon. 5 reputation points from events. Reach standing level 2 with 3 settlements on trade routes. What? Oh, we get a cornerstone for completing the beacon seal. That's great. Prosperous Archaeology is the obvious one. We gain resolve for opening caches. For sure. Unfortunately, it comes after we've already opened 3 caches. 3 or 4 caches total. That's okay. Low on food still, but I think we're going to make do. They're gathering these eggs. 1 minute remains, and then we'll have these resources. If we do get skewer production, then we can make skewers out of that jerky, so it's not a loss. In fact, we can make a lot of skewers out of that jerky. Okay, we do need a source of reputation. We're not going to be making tools because I'd rather just open the caches. Oh, why are people so unhappy? This is not good. What's the issue here? Hunger. Yeah, okay. So it does impact us now. Chance of destroying a production yield is not good, but we can't, like, take our people out of producing goods now, so... They're done with the blood flower, which means we should be catching up on food now. That hunger is an issue I can't fix. I can reduce the looming darkness, though. How are we doing on coal? 111 wood, 42 coal. You know what? I'm going to put somebody in here. They can consume the... Oh. Hang on. Only one of you is needed. Only one of you is needed. We need resource production now. So... This guy's going into the crude workstation. Are we doing okay on planks, actually? Yeah, no, we don't have any planks. So, you guys are in the crude workstation making us planks. We're going to burn some coal. Still not enough. Of course. Alright, we're going to wait. These guys are unhappy, which means we're going to favor them. Still not enough. Alright, burn the coal. Beavers are unhappy. We're going to... Oh. Okay, we can stop favoring them, and then we're okay. They're no longer hungry. That's good. Can I stop burning coal? Not quite. But we can do our little up and down thing. We'll use the wood for it, sure. Okay. New order. Let's check that out. Might help us. Ooh, discover 2 forbidden glades at an interval of 420 seconds. I'm not so sure about that one. Ravenous axes. Interesting. Produce 300 wood in the buildings, in woodcutters' camps, and deliver 30 packs of provisions within 10.5 minutes to gain scroll production and a forum. I don't care for this. I don't know at what rate we cut down wood. Maybe that's not difficult at all, but it's just not something I want to risk. I'm also not going to risk opening 2 forbidden glades at the same time. It does give us lowered hostility by 50 and some good resources, but it's just risky. I'm not going to do it. We can deliver some water, maybe. I don't think we'll actually end up doing that, but it's an option. Oh, you know what would help with this low resolve thing is if we just put people in the Gleeman's, in the tavern, or Gleeman's Tales. Maybe... Oh, we want humans in there. We're probably doing fine on food now, so let's take them out of the herbalist camp. And something else. Ancient hearth. We don't have many humans, do we? Alright, we'll take them out of the forger's camp. Put them in the tavern. Boom. Problem solved. That's way better than burning our wood and coal. Alright. More people would be great. A harvester's camp would also help. I'm going to put it beside this 2-star humans. Hey look, more people. Low on food. That makes sense. I'm going to take more humans. And they come with coats as well. That's nice. We'll put somebody in here to make fabric. We need somebody gathering clay or stone or whatever. And we are low on food. Resolve is low. Surprise, surprise. Hungry, yeah. Also, we do have this cache to open for pickled goods. I think... What is the foxes doing? One of them's gathering from the blood flower food workstation. Over here. Go investigate that, please. And we'll favor them just to get 5 for a little bit. Okay, there we go. Storm's over, we're fine. Sother is here. Hello, Sother. You have goods for us. Blood price contract is not something we're aiming for. Tinctury for ale production. Well, I think we'll buy some... Oh, yeah, again, we don't have much to trade. We have a lot of ale and wine. That's good. We can make luxury goods out of them. Titan belt. Ooh, I am happy to see that. So this means we use fewer packs of provisions for trade routes, and it opens up trade routes for free. We can trade away some fabric, some ale. You know what? Let's sell the ale. 30 for 15. Very worth it. That's extremely worth it. Like, look at that. Ale is normally worth 0.08. We're getting 15 amber for it. Crazy good. And I think that maybe the prestige modifier that says stuff sells for less, maybe it doesn't apply to trade routes. That's the impression that I'm getting here. We can sell our training gear as well. Very worth. Man, these delivery lines are just so strong. We're going to hold on to the oil, though. Don't feel the need to send that off just yet. Aid for the human clan. 12 comfort decorations. We can build another park. That's fine. How are we doing on housing? We need 2 more houses. We have enough here. Did I ever build the hearth? No, I did not. Let's build that hearth. And a path going up to it. Past this guy. Of course, we don't have any builders because I have them gathering food. We'll take somebody out of the herbalist camp. My population is so confused. I keep moving them all over the place. 3 standing, or level 2 standing with 3 settlements on trade routes. We'll get there. I'm not feeling super pressured, again, because we can still gather a bunch of reputation. The problem is we need to actually trade to gain reputation, because the trade hub really limits how much reputation we gain through resolve. Is it worth sending fabric? It seems like we have a lot of fabric, and we have a weaver for easy fabric production, so I'm going to sell it, because this does help us gain standing. Which oil do we have? Apparently we have a lot of oil as well, but that one just doesn't feel as worth it. But it gains us standing. You know what? Just do the trading. I think that's what we need to do, is just send whatever we can. Making trade goods is probably a good idea. Oh yeah, we can make trade goods out of oil. That would have been a better idea. We can make it out of pigment as well. I'm not going to use the flour because we do want flour. I'm not going to use the oil. So yeah, just turn the pigment into packs of trade goods. I'm fine with that. We can also make training gear. Packs of luxury goods would be great. Yeah, if we didn't have trade hub, then I would be boosting our resolve with leisure and luxury, of course. But as it is, we'd rather use them in packs of luxury goods if we ever find that as an option. So having those delivery lines was really good either way. It did turn out that those were the perfect resources for services, but I think that's, yeah. Again, given that we don't need the resolve doesn't benefit us as much, we are better off selling it. Fox houses, we have no crystallized dew for the fox houses. So I could build a human house here. I'm just going to build a big shelter again. We're still not doing great on overall resources. but we'll manage. -1 persons, but when we get a park built and another house, I'll just put that down now. We need some more people to fill the housing, but once they do, then we'll have +2 to global resolve from this, which just keeps us out of danger during the storm. And this one, we could increase the resistance to corruption by building some more stuff. Oh, there's an order to complete. Completing this gets us +3 human resolve. Very useful. I have no idea where we got those 10 packs of crops. It must have been, I don't know, from something. Obviously it must have been from something. From a cache, that's what I meant to say. 3-star flour, this is great. 3-star planks, that's also great. Ooh, this is a really tough choice. I think we certainly want the flour production, because making biscuits would be great. Do we even have... We might not have biscuit production, in which case maybe we put it off and take the planks. Because yeah, cutting down fewer trees would be great. We have coal production. We have coal production. We're going to have oil production. Do we need the lumber mill in addition? I think the flour, just to keep people fed, is going to be more important. So I'm going to take that one. And we can make biscuits in a field kitchen. I always forget about this thing. That is an option though. I'm going to put a farm down here. And farm fields, of course. And then let's get the rain mill up and running. I don't know whether it actually benefits us just yet. Put a road down this way. What a weird layout. This guy's waiting. New plague. Plague of snakes. Oh, everybody's really unhappy. Villagers are horrified by the sight of venomous snakes on the roads. -5 to global resolve. Do I start burning stuff? I think we have to. Would it actually save us? Hang on. Burn a little bit of wood. And the beavers are still unhappy. What about this? Low resolve will leave slower. Trade routes are faster. Global production is faster. Well, boosting our production during the storm doesn't make sense because we have a lot of stuff that reduces production during the storm. So that would be counterproductive. I think... Like, we could reduce by hostility by 100 using this, but I don't think that's worth using because I'd rather hold on to this in case we really need to get a glade event done quickly. So, we won't use that. Also, quick look at trade routes. Trading clay away is an option. Trading jerky away is kind of an option. I'd rather hold on to it for the skewers, to be honest. Leather. Okay, apparently we can trade away a bunch of leather. That's fine. Trade away, not parts. We're not going to send those. Send off some clay. 50 clay for 20 amber. Doesn't seem particularly worth it, but we generate clay for free because we have some on the map. There. We have some on the map, and I think there's 2-star. Yeah, 2-star stuff up here. That'll be fine. Actually, once they get these houses built, we'll be okay too. Don't burn our wood. We need to make planks out of it. Yeah. Oh, we have lots of planks. Wait, why are they not building them? Guys, we need those shelters. Everybody's real cross. Look at all those little red boxes. Is there a symbol? What does it show? It's just... I don't know what that symbol is. It looks like a bowl. A bowl with steam coming out of it. Reputation +1 from the trade hub. Hooray! Yeah, trade hub is... This can get really crazy. Alright, people are starting to leave, so we do need to burn some fuel. I'm going to burn coal. And... I'm going to burn it ×2. We don't want to lose anybody. How much coal do we have? 40. That's going down quite rapidly. Can I get away with this? How long does that last? Not long at all. Okay. They got the house up. Oh, they don't have the actual people. Hang on. Alright, let's accept some people. This seems counterintuitive, but we're going to accept people to fill the houses to get +2 resolve. That's neat. Okay. So burning coal is still required even with that +2 resolve. See, this is the situation where I probably should allow leisure and luxury. That would boost our salt. Yeah, I really don't want to be losing people. I'm selfish that way. We're gonna be okay. Oh, not quite. Yep, now we are. They're getting their beer and wine. Good. Happy days. And then I'm going to turn it off. Tricked you guys, it was only for the storm. Alright, I need to keep that in mind, is enable those before we reach the storm. And then the rain mill, put some humans in here for flour production, and we don't need the scrolls or packs of building materials. Actually, packs of building materials might be useful. We actually do have this, so we want 5 of those. Let's put a limit of 5. And you can use... I'd rather they not use the lumber. There's a ton of fabric. Just use fabric. That's our most efficient resource. In fact, let's raise this. Let's make a bunch of packs of building materials. I can use those to upgrade human houses. Bliss is here to see us. Not that we have any right now. I can't upgrade it right now. New cornerstone. Woodcutter's prayer. Bone tools. Gain 3 tools every time a villager leaves or dies. No. Gain 1 parts every time you sell goods worth 25 amber. This is kind of an option. Oh, here. Impatience grows 30% slower for 180 seconds every time you finish a trade route. I like that. Gaining parts every time you sell goods worth 25 amber is certainly an option. Because we can then send those parts off in trade routes. If we don't need them. So that would gain us more trade routes, which means more trading for trade hub, so more reputation. This just slows our impatience growth. If we're gaining reputation, we don't need slower impatience growth. I'm taking free samples. This makes more sense to me. I don't know how much value we actually get for sending trade parts off, but we could. All right, sending off the wine though gets us 25 amber for 60 wine. We'll do that. Training gear again. This stuff's just waiting to be sent. We don't have much oil, so I'm not going to send that. New order has been completed. This gets us some more parts. Great. And what about this? Oh, no, that's for the coat production. This one. Keep the foxes happy. Have at least 12 foxes. Alright, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. We're getting some more foxes. It's not the end of the world. That's so funny, though. They're cutting down trees. Oh, I didn't put any humans in here. Quick. Plant the goods. Quick. Talk to Bliss. We have packs of trade goods. I'd rather use them in trade routes, I think. Okay, +1 resolve for people with houses is good. 106 amber? Go us. 106 amber gives us that. Full reputation points acquire, lowers impatience. And it gains us half a reputation. Sure, there you go. That'll help in the long run. Blight fighters move quicker, and we could buy all these things to then turn them into goods, maybe. That's an option. We can buy some coats because we don't have coat production just yet. It doesn't really benefit us though. 47 amber. Pretty good. There's the option also, as soon as he's gone, we could summon more traders and just buy more of these things. I think this is what we're aiming for is, yeah, cornerstones and blueprints. Yeah. The list does have some good stuff for sale though. And we should probably get a pack of provisions going. Producer. We'll put it right here. Low on food apparently? That's not good. Maybe we need to build that field kitchen. I will put it up here. Very out of the way. Don't make packs of crops. Don't make packs of building materials with this because we have better packs of building materials somewhere else. Packs of provisions is where it's at. We can use our foodstuffs for it. Those herbs would be useful in biscuits though. I'm going to set this to a limit of, let's say 10. We shouldn't need to use it too much too often because we do have the Titan belts. Titan belts just seems very, very valuable. I know packs of provisions are not that expensive, so maybe it's not as valuable as I think, but it's not bad. So a distillery, we already have a distillery for forage, which we should build. That would certainly help with our food. Field kitchen for biscuits is required, and pickled goods. I think we already got a +3 of pickled goods, so even making it here is not a bad idea. I can use some pottery that we found, and other food that we don't really have, but we'll put a fox in here to work on it. They can make the biscuits. Yeah, use whatever you need. We are low on food. We should get another farm going, I guess. It's a bit late in the year, so we'll wait until we're close to the end of this year and then build that other farm. We have housing. Harvester's camp doesn't do much for us, I don't think. I guess opening caches would be another good way of getting resources. We could open this Forbidden Glade. I'm not against doing that. Let's move these guys over here. It's close to a warehouse, so we can certainly deal with it. Having said that, I'm going to wait until we're starting the storm, actually, before I open this. Just in case we need some time to figure things out. I don't want to open it and then need to gather the resources, and then we're working on it during the storm, and it has like a, you know, -8 to global resolve while you're working on it in the middle of the storm. New blueprint. Very good. We're about to get another blueprint, actually. Brick oven for 3-star pies. We already have pie production, right? We got 2 stars somewhere? No, we did not. We did not. 3-star porridge. We already have 2-star porridge, so that doesn't help us much. Otherwise, this would be great. Have I built a distillery? I don't think I have. We re-roll. Re-roll. Biscuit production. 3-star bricks. Biscuit production is where it's at. Okay. The apothecary gets us biscuits. We're going to turn off biscuits in this place. Distillery and apothecary are both important. Let's put them down here. We have a warehouse in this convenient location. I'm going to move the herbalist camp a little bit over so we can build the other one as well. Oh, okay. Put it right here. Gathering our food production around this giant blinking eye. 2 out of 3 have level 2 standing. That's good. Can we get there? Okay, it's still just oil. Alright. Low on food is just not a great situation to be in. I'm going to put another human in the foragers camp because root production does help a lot with forage and something else. Get somebody in the herbalist camp. We will get an influx of food when the clearance season comes. Here's some reputation from our trade hub. Excellent. So a tinctury for ale and wine production. Ooh, better planks. And packs of luxury goods. The carpenter is perfect for us. Very good. I'm going to put it over here. It's not close to the warehouse, so it's not super efficient, but we don't need those things in a rushed manner. I'm going to cancel this place. So 8 planks. Do we have any planks? 0 planks. Alright, we do not. We'll let him continue with planks. I guess we probably just consumed all of our planks building these places. Stormwater geyser would be good, which we have right here. Right here. The geyser bomb. There you go. Found it. Okay, so that'll let us gather water for forage, and then we have some resources. We really need a lot more of those base resources. I'm going to turn off the tea and incense production. All we want is biscuits. We'll put somebody in there, of course, and we'll put somebody in here. The foxes are happy to be doing these jobs. Alright, looking good. Another trade route has opened itself up to us. More wine trading. Yes, please. We could trade more fabric. Oh, we're actually running out of fabric. What else do we have? More wine? Ooh, we're running out of wine. Alright. Maybe we need to pay attention to who's who. Brass Hill is already at level 2. Oh, wait. We're at 2 standing with them. Quick. Acquire. We have a new cornerstone, right? Yeah. Next, Crystal Feathers. Deliver 80 amber. We're quite close to doing that, so we can do that soon. Oh, this is going super well. This is going incredibly well. Need for complex food and so on. Whatever. We're going to do the amber. Deliver that. New cornerstone. Prosperous archaeology again seems like a little bit of a waste at this point. I don't think we'll get much value out of another prosperous archaeology. And then these other ones. Under the effect of biscuits increases our yield on farms. That would be good. Packs of provisions, roots per minute. These are actually pretty decent options. Yeah, let's take biscuit diet. We just want to make more biscuits if possible. Yeah, okay. Alright, good job everyone. Carry on as you were. I wonder whether we should open this. Oh, getting more caches would be great. I'm just worried it's going to be like a game-ending event that we can't deal with. That would suck. Actually, we should open it now. That way, if we really need to, we can summon a trader before the storm. Please chop down those trees. More housing is important too. Another trader. Let's just have a quick look at that. Coal. No, we're not selling our coal. Oh. Wait, 55 fabric for 30 amber. 55 is more efficient. So we'll take that. Thank you. What are we doing on resources for fabric anyway? For making fabric, like fiber and that. We don't have anybody in the harvester's camp. So breaking this open is certainly an option we're going to take advantage of. If we deal with these guys, thieving fishmen, they take our food. That's not good. We're low on food. We need it. But hunting them down would gain us 1 reputation, 20 amber. Alternatively, we would get 10 copper and 30 wood for every abandoned cache we open or send to the Citadel, some fabric, which we can trade, and some berries, which we are happy to see. This does cost some amber. We need more packs of trade goods. 12 out of 18. Hold on. What can we do in order to get more packs of trade goods? At the Weaver. These resources we really want to keep. Oil production is not something we have access to, right? No. Flour production, obviously, we do have, but we want that for our biscuits. We might have to make that sacrifice. We're going to use up our flour for trade goods just so that we can get this event completed. Unless, of course, hang on. Oh, another upgraded foragers camp. We already have one of those. Unless... trade goods. There's nothing in here. Oh, there's a bunch of oil in here. I'm going to turn off our oil burning. Don't burn the oil, please. We're going to make trade goods out of those. Out of whatever, I guess. Like, for right now, we just need to get that going. Use the resources you have available. Oh, hold on. Trade routes. This gets us more sea marrow and plank productions. That's good. Doesn't help us with this event. So yeah, we're still just waiting on that. Alternatively, yeah, if we burned our food, though, for 5 minutes, I really don't think that would be worth it. I don't think that would be worth it, because food is the big concern. If we run out of food, our people are unhappy and leaving, and everything goes very poorly from there. I'm going to send this guy to break this open. He's just going to break it open for some resolve and stuff. He doesn't have to sit there and gather it just yet. I'm obviously more interested in getting this completed. We need 6 more packs of trade goods. Trapper's camp needs to move. Okay. Do we not have any meat on the map? What? There's no way. Alright. Well, I'm really glad we're not playing with lizards. We could have taken the ranch earlier, I guess, if we wanted the meat. This guy could use a little bit of help. Our impatience growth probably isn't that important anymore. We could put a fox in the hearth to reduce hostility. Makeshift post. He's doing good work, I think. We'll replace him. Put a fox in the hearth. It's a little bit of a reduction. Okay, people are unhappy. I think... How are we doing on amber? We can deliver this. Let's acquire this. Get a new cornerstone. We could get more people. Oh, deliver 6 ancient tablets. We're at 2 out of 6. I thought we had 4. I'm clearly misremembering. And Forbidden Glade events complete in time. Oh, really? Complete 2 Forbidden Glade events within 1200 seconds. I don't know about that one. Keep everybody happy. Isn't that ironic? Burn cysts. Use water and rain engines. I think... Oh my gosh. These are quite difficult. Okay, so we need to find our way to another Forbidden Glade is what it comes down to. And deliver 6 ancient tablets. So that's not terrible. I mean, obviously we're going to get this completed. Another Forbidden Glade over here. That's not too bad. We can dig our way through. Oh, there's another Forbidden Glade up there as well. That's a lot of digging to get to it. So where are our woodcutters? You guys have a little bit of work ahead of you. We're going to cut our way through. And then once we're completed that, all we need to do is find some ancient tablets. And we'll have one. That's kind of neat. Cancel that so they don't get distracted. We do have copper production. Doesn't help us much. Okay, cornerstones, hidden reward. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. That's so good. All right. Excellent. Okay, I hope the guy's making the trade goods though. Okay, at worst, we can do this. We just have to deal with the food situation in that case. Break this down to get some reeds and play. May as well, right? Do we have the people? We don't have the people. We could accept the people. That doesn't hurt, right? Hostility's not too high. So 5. Oh, 6. I can count. 6 versus 5. I think the herbs are more important to us. Take the 5. Oh no! What? Oh, because the one fox comes in and is upset. There you go. Okay, he ate some food this time. A blood flower appeared in his helmet. That's because of the rotten rain. Well, that's no good. That's very not good. Discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh. Plague of Death. It's just going to kill 3 of our villagers. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. It might help with our food shortage. What can we do with this? They still haven't built the geyser pump because they're lacking planks. The carpenter for 2-star planks has been built, right? Oh, I didn't put anybody in it. Oops. Let's get this beaver out, put him in here as well. And we don't care about the tools. We care about the packs of luxury goods. This would be wonderful. I'm going to actually turn off everything except for the ale because we don't seem to be using it. And we'll say a limit of 20. Delete this crude workstation. For the little bit of wood that it contains us. They're cutting their way through to that glade. What is this? Why is this here? Does that mean there's something very important in this glade? We're going to ignore it. The seal just requires that we complete 2 Forbidden Glade events within 1200 seconds. I really see this as our only option. So it is quite important that we get this done. Trade goods are still not really being made. What is going on with that? Does the weaver need help? It's blood flower. The weaver's working on fabric. I'm going to say that this is a more important job right now. We'll give him a little bit of help here. We don't have the resources for it. You know what? Do we use the pottery as well? Okay, we'll use some pottery. Just make us those trade goods. Guys, come on. I don't think we can afford the food. We're going to have to spend the food on this blood flower. Alternatively... Sorry I'm spending so long thinking about this. I just don't want to screw up, right? Hunting it down. Plus 30 amber and packs of trade goods, which we could be trading for reputation. Maybe we do just hunt it down. Okay. We'll hunt it down after the storm. We still need to open this Forbidden Glade anyway. The longer we put off completing this Glade event, the more time we have to complete this one. Because of that, like, 1200 seconds. That's what we're about. These guys here. They're going to open it. Yeah, I can't believe it. The cornerstone we got was for ancient tablets. That's so perfect. Packs of buildings. Oh, packs of crops. We can make 5 packs of crops if we had the food. We don't have the food, so we're not going to. 2 out of 4 dangerous glade events completed. We'll be getting there, but of course when we get there we'll have won the game anyway. New blood flower. Is that a second one? Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're low on food already. I hope there's some caches in here. There are. There's no food in them, though. There's skewers on this one. Hang on. Just real fast. You guys can go pick those up. Infected drainage mold. Oh, we don't have the incense, but we do have a source of incense production, so we could do that. We can do this. No, that's a lot of food, so we need to heal it. And while we heal it, he makes some cysts. That's okay. Each cyst increases hostility by 30 points. That's kind of nasty. But if we can get the apothecary to make us some incense, then we'll be okay. Where is the apothecary? It's down here. Incense, please. You can use the good fuels. And resin. It's a good use of resin. Hooray! Let's put another person in there. I would like to put a fox in there, but we need the water for forge. This thing does not gain us any food, so we're going to ignore it for now. It would gain us maybe a result. The food is obviously the bigger concern at this time. This thing doesn't help us with food either. Alright, so people died. That's really unfortunate. That was that plague. Oh, this person could probably help us with food. Yes, they can. Look at all that food they have. And we have 36 amber to trade. I would like to trade all of my amber. We have the 18 packs of trade goods. So, okay, hold on. I know it's like a one thing at a time, but I'm getting excited here. We're getting up there on incense. When we start working on this, bad stuff happens. We do gain a bunch of hostility. I don't think that's going to matter too much, though. We can hunt this guy down. Or we have a bunch of trade goods. But that bunch of trade goods would cost us 30 amber. So how much food can we buy for 30 amber? And does it offset the amount of food that we would lose here? 6 every 10 seconds. We're working on it for 5 minutes. So 30 times 6 is 180. 180 foodstuffs for 30 amber is what we're looking at. Can we do this? So at 30, well, 30 amber gets us 15 value. No, we cannot do that. So we would overall be losing food if we did this versus this. So we're better off spending the amber on this. Okay, that is what the math seems to say. Seems to indicate to me. I believe we can take the makeshift post guy out. He's actually consuming our food, so we don't need him. The blight post is going to be important because the tunneling drainage mold is going to generate cysts, although I don't know. I'm not. Oh, what's this? Yeah. The rain mill's not producing. Why did I not have anybody in here? Okay. Whoops. The kiln is very important. The field kitchen is also important for the biscuits. Carpenter is important? Question mark? Let's take a beaver out of that. Fishman outpost needs to be completed quite soon. In fact, there's going to be a lot of back and forth carrying it. This guy does not need to be here. Can we get another fox working on this? Because I'm now concerned about how long they're going to spend running back and forth when we need that event to be completed before everybody dies, right? If we put it off too long, people will have a chance of dying. So, yeah. You guys go bribe them, please. Actually, is there anything worth doing with this guy? I don't think so, right? We're using those trade goods. Let's turn off the trade good production for now. We don't need those necessarily. Pack of trade goods, you guys just make some fabric out of the resources you don't have. So we can take a human out of this, put them in the harvester's camp. And this drainage mole does not quite have 40 incense, so we'll get enough incense at some point. 3 people in the tavern does help. But, do we need it right now? No, we need food. You guys go work on the drainage bowl. Go heal him, please. And while you're doing that, cysts are vulnerable to purging fire. Okay. That turns out not to be a problem. Good. I was a little worried that the hostility was going to rise drastically or something. Well, with the corruption, but no, it's perfectly fine. This beaver guy has something to do now. We can gather more resources from the herbalist camp. Put a beaver in that. Were we getting anything for this? Nope. You know what? This human's just going to go over here and open the cache. Gets us half of a resolve. And some flour, actually. Flour could be worthwhile, since we weren't making any this whole time. Makeshift post isn't being used. The blood flowers are sitting here, and bad things happen when they expire, but I'm going to kind of hope that they won't expire and we'll be okay. Stonecutter died. Miller. Oh, that's why we weren't making... Sorry. I should have noticed that. The miller died. I did have a miller. So that wasn't actually me being super silly. I just didn't notice he had died. The herbalist camp has no deposit nearby. I just put somebody in there. Let's move it to... There's mushrooms that way or berries that way. The mushrooms are closer to warehouse, so we'll continue gathering those. If we can. Alright, they've got an awkward work location. You know what? 30 amber, we can trade a little bit of goods. Hold on, real quick. Cornerstone, I'm worried about the food. Trade logs is actually really nice. Export specialization for better packs of goods production. I think I'm going to take that one. And packs of building materials, selling our oil, trade goods, don't send that. That would be bad. We want our wheat for making flour, so packs of building materials is good. 30 amber from that. I'm going to send off the packs of luxury goods. It doesn't get us a whole lot. Okay. Buy some biscuits. This doesn't get us much at all. Sell half of our ale. Buy some skewers. I don't know. I think we're gonna be okay. We just need to avoid starvation. Trade Hub also got us a new blueprint. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna be done as soon as they complete these orders, which I hope they will. 6 minutes remain. They have a lot of stuff to continue carrying. They do have a warehouse nearby, so it shouldn't really be an issue. Another thing that would suck is if we ran out of incense. Are they still making incense? Yeah, no problem there. Alright, once they're done with that, I'm going to turn off the incense production because that is plenty. We're going to do it. This is great. In fact, Blade Event Work Speed. Let's just boost that for a short while. It only lasts for the rest of the season, but it's not going to help because they're still carrying the stuff anyway. It'll help this one. Do we have any more sea marrow? We've been using it as a fuel, so I doubt we do. But if we did, we could burn it to increase our Glade Event Work Speed as well. I think that's what sea marrow does, right? Yeah, Glade Event Work Speed. What does the oil do? Oh, just global production speed increased. Oh, nice. I don't make use of that. I should, probably. Okay, 40 out of 45. They're going to get this. Nope, they're not going to get this. Apothecary guy needs to deliver it. Delivery in progress. Alright, good job. Please deliver the incense. ASAP. Wait. SVP? What are the letters for that? I don't know. They're bribing these guys successfully. Glad to see it. Lots of play apparently, I didn't know that. New trade route. We can... There we go. Send some of our luxury goods. And... Oh, apparently we do have sea marrow. Wait a second, when did that happen? We're working on this guy, let's burn the sea marrow. I'm going to turn off consumption there. Increase the Glade Event Work Speed. That's pretty crazy. So we are going to seal this thing by the end of year 7. That seems super fast to me. We have 19 minutes remaining to complete our other Forbidden Glade event. We can do it in 2. I'm very happy with how that went. Man, at the start though, I was kind of concerned. When we opened all those things to do with minus resolve, I thought we were just going to lose the entire population right then and there. But it really worked out. Well done, team. Everybody's quite unhappy now. I'm going to stop cutting down trees and start burning coal. I think we have a lot of coal, right? We have 88 coal. That is a good amount. Blood flowers have appeared. We're fine with burning more coal. We're not. We're just ignoring the blood flowers. Now, if this had not worked out, we would be in trouble with those blood flowers. We're already low on food, so if we weren't able to end the game as soon as we are, this actually would have been an issue. We're out of food deposits, apparently. That's not good. 10 seconds remain. And complete. Hey, hey. The Cobalt seal has been sealed. Reforged. Bloodflower Farmer. Win a game with 3 active Bloodflower clones on the map. That's hilarious. Okay. Hey, great. So I got a deed for not doing something that I should have been doing. And complete 150 trade routes. Overall. Not on just that run, but we did do quite a few trade routes there. That was working out really well. Those delivery lines are so valuable. It's interesting that we had so many trade routes for wine, but not for ale. That might just be RNG though. We've definitely seen ale trade routes before, so that was just RNG. But it really worked in our favor, and training gear as well. Opening those caches for all the goods certainly saved us. Okay, so I was just thinking, why is it not done? So, quick overview, we had a very interesting route here. A little bit of a zigzag. It worked out well. There's an event there that it won't show me. That's alright. I am going to click end this current cycle and we'll look at our upgrades next time. This gives us 196 food stockpiles. That's 20% of all the Citadel resources obtained during this cycle. So that's pretty nice. That's a whole other upgrade. In fact, that almost exactly doubles our current food stockpiles. And then we also get 8 food stockpiles for having 8 seal fragments. I don't know how we ended up with 8 more. Oh, doing the sealed forest settlement also gave us some, that's why. Cobalt seal and titanium seal is up next. This requires 75 seal fragments and must be attempted on prestige 15 difficulty or higher. I will see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if I'm really at that level just yet. I mean, we smashed this cobalt seal though. Got that done, no problem. So who knows? Maybe I'll be good at the titanium seal. We actually need to work our way up to prestige 15 before we can do it. So I'll have to run normal settlements on prestige 11, 12, 13, 14, completing those successfully to unlock prestige 15. And then after that, we got to go up the ranks to prestige 20 for the adamantine seal, but titanium seal is first. We'll see if we can get past that. Excellent.